The hellish Mrs. Haskell, a roguish ritual rascal, waited 40 years to give a tea. But when her husband died, the city of Tacoma found he'd left $1 million and removed a vile aroma. Mrs. Haskell had been frowned on by society, for her husband's business had been far from chic. This ostracized old miser had made his wealth in fertilizer, and the odor from his stew pots left the upper crust quite weak. In fact, in cloistered circles, there'd been much talk of it. This fortune that the man had made entirely out of bits and pieces of deceases, but Mrs. Haskell, they agreed, now worth $1 million and of course entirely freed from any nasty smell, was well worth cultivation. And they greedily decided to accept her invitation. So with furs and handkerchiefs heavily scented, lest there still be a trace of the recent unlamented, they crossed the tracks one very bonsoir and arrived at the house by the old abattoir. Ladies, they were greeted, take a load off your feet. The hellish Mrs. Haskell has the floor, and while my maid serves the tarts to you wretched old parties, I'll explain what this meeting is for. I'm vulgar as vulgar can be, tra-la, and I'm rich and I'm raucous as hell. I've had lots of fun, and there isn't a one of you women I can't buy and sell. My jewels are all real, not like yours, Mrs. Brown, and my teeth are by God, not by Parker. I've hair on my head, not a wig for a crown, which reminds me Miss Smith should be darker. You've called me a bust, and I'm quite proud of that, for it's my bust, no rubber affair. Look at Sue, the fat lummox, hers a slip to her stomach, though there's no man on earth who would care. Don't give me that hauteur, Lady Grey. Your own daughter made a fine junior league, and with joy. I can point out the dwelling where she got rid of the swelling, and your son, Mrs. King, was the boy. Pass the tea, Lizzie Bell. This is charming indeed. It's delightful of you to have come. You fine vapid old frumps, here's to the patting on your rumps, and she tossed off 5 fingers of rum. Oh, I'm vulgar and vicious, and this is delicious, and how do your gardens grow? You'd not have a rose had I not held my nose. I'm the queen of the garden show. As the dogs and the cats went into the bath, I laughed to myself as I stirred. It did seem so funny to make so much money just selling you bags of... Heard a new one, Mrs. Truman, about your young upstairs maid. That colossal old fossil, your husband's not docile, the beds were not all that she made. And your trips to New York, Mrs. Russell, changed the name of an airline, no less. They put a T on the end of TWA. What the pilots must think, I can't guess. Good afternoon, lovely ladies. We're not very different, you see. I made a few cents with my business, but just think what the breeze brought to me. Your wind may be more Pasadena, but a goose that is cooked will out. So pew to you who have long pewed me. I sold mine for money, you passed yours out free. But with one thing in common, all of us know, using the same composition, I made the dough. I've been living on the prairie, where they tell me that men are men, with my saddle and my boots, bullock Wilshires, cowboy suits, gallon hats, both 5 and 10. I've been rounded up aplenty. Ask my buddies Casey and Lee. I've had grass stuck up my coat, scampering from the wild coyote. Now I'm back again where I should be, back in the dirt, back in the dust of the city. Give me Listerine and Flit, and you can keep that Mustang bit. Give me the dear old city. Give me the sin. Give me the din of the city. Ha-cha-cha. Ho-dee-ho. I can make that cowboy yell, yippee, just by ringing up a bell. Here in the dear old city, there's a place not far away called the Chateau Elysee. Better than old Bar X, where a girl can go to bed and no snake will raise its head, though a sun will rise and write her lovely check, she hopes. Give me the noise, joys, boys of the city. Give me the slickers, liquors, tickers, stock and clock. Give me men not quite so vagrant, but most certainly more fragrant. Give me the dear old city, Oh, you can't imagine what occurs when all your clothes are full of furs and on your feet those nasty spurs are stuck. All that they bequeath you is a horse to put beneath you and a clout when you're about to wish you luck. You think of luncheon at the Bond Dome, cocktails at the Ritz, and oh, how it comes home to you that this is just the situations you said you'd never get into. On the very far horizon, you see the smoke come from a train, a lovely train with cinders for your eye. On such a train, you saw the folder. Why not now, before you're older, find yourself in God beneath the sky? You see water holes and gopher holes and totem poles and sand. Totem poles and gopher holes and water holes and land and sage. May I never hear the word. Any turkey that's superior loves it stuck in its posterior, but appearance notwithstanding, I am no bird. I've tramped. I've camped. I've introduced a different brand of the great divide, all on my side, means more now than just a crack in the land where the deer and the antelope can take it. Give me a penthouse instead of a tent house, and give me a bathroom. Give me Chanel, and to hell with the fellow that smells of the range. Give me beautiful faces and practical graces, and show me the man who likes wide open spaces. Get along, little doggy, get along.